Hi, thanks for joining. Today I'm going to be showing you how to use the new Connect to Devices feature in iPresent so that you can connect multiple iPads or iPhones together to allow the user, to control the movement of all other devices that are connected. You can also use your iPhone and iPad tethered together to make your iPhone a remote control for your iPad, which is really powerful if you have your iPad plugged into a second screen and you're presenting to a room. In order to take advantage of the Tethering Connect to Devices feature, you'll need to be running the latest version of iPresent, the latest iOS version, and if you are using your iPhone, you'll need to make sure that it's an iPhone 6 or newer. So, the first thing to do is to make sure that in all the devices that you're using for your tethering session, that you have the same content set downloaded to all those devices. When you've got those downloaded, and incidentally, if you're using an iPhone, you'll need to make sure that that content set is downloaded in tablet mode, you will see something like this. So I've got my iPad screen and I've got my iPhone. What I want to do is to make my iPhone my remote control in this instance, and I want to make my iPad the device that receives that connection. So what I'm going to do on the iPad first of all is I'm going to open the system menu and I'm going to tap on the new menu item here that you can see called Connect to Devices. And as this iPad is going to receive the broadcast, I'm going to tell it to allow incoming connections. You can see now it's now waiting for instruction from a master controller. So if we now go over to the iPhone, I'm going to again open the system menu on the iPhone, locate the Connect to Devices, and I'm going to make my iPhone the controller. So I'm going to toggle to on the master controller. And now the master will be looking for the iPad. There it is, you can see it, my iPad there. So I'm going to tap Connect and close. And as you can see, the iPad has already detected the connection. In the top left-hand corner on the iPad screen, you'll see a blue icon that's flashing. That's letting you, the user, know that there is an incoming connection. On the iPhone, you'll see the same icon, but it's in a grey square and it's static. So that's letting you know that this iPhone is the master controller. And so what I do on my iPhone is I tap the Hampshire Diagnostics content set, and you'll see on the iPad, it also opens up and follows suit. What I can do now is scroll around and tap. And here we are. My menu items are opening up for me, and I can now go in to clinical trials, and that's going to show my resource for me. When I'm done, I just press back again on my iPhone in the usual way, back up again, all the way back up to the top, and the iPad will follow suit. So I can show my videos, my PowerPoint presentations, and my PDFs in this way. When I'm finished with my session, I tap the system menu, scroll down to Connect to Devices, and I can switch off the master controller. And on my iPad, it detects that the session has been lost, so I can say, hey, stop listening, and the iPad becomes independent again. You can tell that because the blue flashing icon in the top left has disappeared on the iPad, and on the iPhone the static blue icon has disappeared as well. Just a note on how these connect. You can either use it via Bluetooth or by Wi-Fi. So if you don't have access to Wi-Fi but you do have Bluetooth enabled on both devices, then tethering, this Connect to Devices feature, is going to work just great for you.